Gentle movement plus mind care, the 50 plus fat loss formula. Small blue diamond: the truth about fat loss after 50. If you're over 50 and feel like your body suddenly changed, your metabolism slowed down, your belly fat increased, and the same diet that worked at 30 no longer works, you are not alone. And here's the truth most fitness gurus won't tell you. After 50, fat loss is not about punishment. It's not about extreme dieting. It's not about exhausting workouts. It's about working with your body, not against it. Today, I'm going to share a powerful but gentle formula that is transforming the lives of thousands of men and women over 50 across the United States. It's called Gentle Movement Plus Mind Care. Before we go deeper, if this video already feels like it's speaking to you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone over 50 who needs hope and real guidance. It truly helps this message reach more people. Now let's talk honestly. After 50, your hormones shift. Muscle mass naturally declines. Stress affects your belly fat more than ever. Sleep becomes lighter. Recovery takes longer. So why are people still recommend 30-year-old fitness advice to 55-year-old bodies? That's where frustration begins. You try cutting calories. You try walking more. You try skipping meals. Maybe even crash diets. But instead of losing weight, you lose energy. You lose motivation. You lose confidence. And slowly, you start believing. Maybe this is just aging. But it's not. Your body is not broken. It just needs a different strategy. The 50 plus fat loss formula is built on two pillars. Gentle, joint-friendly movement that supports metabolism without stress. Mind care practices that reduce cortisol, the hormone responsible for stubborn belly fat. When you combine both, fat loss becomes easier. Energy improves. Sleep improves. Inflammation decreases. And confidence returns. In this video, I'll break everything down step by step so you can start immediately, even if you haven't exercised in years. This isn't about six-pack abs. This is about longevity, strength, mobility, independence, and feeling good in your own body again. So stay with me, because what you'll learn today might completely change how you approach fat loss after 50. Let's move to the first pillar. Gentle movement. Why intense workouts don't work after 50. One of the biggest mistakes people over 50 make is thinking, if I just push harder, I'll lose weight faster. But after 50, pushing harder often backfires. Here's why. Your recovery capacity is lower. Your joints are more sensitive. Your stress hormone cortisol stays elevated longer. And chronic stress increases belly fat storage. When you do intense cardio daily or extreme HIIT workouts, your body doesn't say, "Oh great, let's burn fat." Instead, it says, "Stress alert. Hold on to fat." Especially around the midsection. That's why so many 50-plus men and women walk miles every day and still struggle with stubborn belly fat. The solution? Gentle, consistent movement. Let's break down what that actually means. That's why so many 50-plus men and women walk miles every day and still struggle with stubborn belly fat. The solution? Gentle, consistent movement. Let's break down what that actually means. It means heavy checkmark brisk walking 20 to 30 minutes. Heavy checkmark light strength training 2 to 3 times a week. Heavy checkmark mobility exercises. Heavy checkmark stretching. Heavy checkmark low impact activities like swimming or cycling. Nothing extreme. Nothing punishing. Just consistent. Muscle is the key to metabolism after 50. Every pound of muscle helps you burn more calories at rest. But building muscle doesn't require heavy lifting. It requires resistance. Even bodyweight exercises count. Chair squats, wall push-ups, resistance bands, light dumbbells. Start small. Stay consistent. Consistency beats intensity after 50. And here's something powerful. Even walking after meals helps regulate blood sugar and insulin, which directly impacts fat storage. Gentle movement lowers inflammation. It supports joint health. It improves mood. It boosts circulation. And most importantly, it is sustainable. Because what matters most is what you can maintain for the next 10 years. And if you're finding value so far, don't forget to like and subscribe, because this channel is dedicated to real, science-based advice for adults over 50. Now let's talk about the second pillar, and this is the one most people completely ignore. Mind care.
The hidden fat loss blocker, stress and cortisol. You can eat perfectly. You can walk daily. You can lift weights. But if your stress is high, fat loss becomes extremely difficult. After 50, cortisol sensitivity increases. Cortisol is your stress hormone. When it stays elevated, it signals the body to store fat, especially around the abdomen. And let's be honest, at this stage of life, stress is real. Career transitions, retirement concerns, health worries, family responsibilities, aging parents, financial pressure. Stress doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your waistline. This is why mind care is not optional. It's essential.
Mind care includes heavy checkmark deep breathing exercises, heavy checkmark prayer or meditation, heavy checkmark spending time outdoors, heavy checkmark journaling, heavy checkmark quality sleep, heavy checkmark limiting negative news consumption, heavy checkmark social connection. When stress lowers, your body feels safe. When your body feels safe, it releases stored fat more easily. Even 5 minutes of slow breathing lowers cortisol. Try this. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Repeat for 3 to 5 minutes. It sounds simple. But it's powerful. Sleep is another game changer. Less than 6 hours of sleep increases hunger hormones and cravings. It also increases insulin resistance. After 50, aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Dark room. Cool temperature. No screens 1 hour before bed. Small changes. Big results. Remember, fat loss after 50 is not just physical. It's hormonal. It's neurological. It's emotional. And when you take care of your mind, your body responds. If you're learning something new right now, share this video with someone who needs this message. Because most people over 50 are still stuck in the eat less, move more myth. But there's more to the story.
Nutrition that supports hormones. No, starvation after 50 under eating can actually slow your metabolism further crash. Diets are dangerous at this stage. They reduce muscle mass, they increase fatigue, they slow thyroid function, and they increase stress hormones instead. Focus on protein at every meal, fiber, rich vegetables, healthy fats, balanced blood sugar. Protein is critical cell mass. Aim for 20-50 FIV, 30 grams. Per meal eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, fish, beans, lentils. Protein smoothies. Protein preserves muscle. Muscle supports metabolism. Healthy fats reduce inflammation. Olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds. Fiber improves gut health, and gut health affects weight. Avoid extreme carb restriction instead. Choose smart carbs, sweet potatoes, quinoa, berries, oats. Hydration also matters more than ever. Dehydration slows metabolism. Drink water consistently, not just when thirsty. And here's something important: you don't need perfection. You need balance. 80% whole foods, 20% flexibility, sustainable, realistic, enjoyable. That's how 50-plus adults keep weight off long-term.
If this approach feels refreshing compared to diet culture, hit that like button. It helps this message reach more people over 50 who are struggling silently.